So
really
a couple
sad.
weeks ago, a story which grabbed our attention was the story of Richard Patterson, a man in Florida, I believe, who was accused of choking his 60-year-old girlfriend to death. And what we found interesting was the defense. And we actually tracked down, Trav was able to track down Ken Padowitz, his attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when he was on the line with us, he didn't want to talk about the potential defense and the specifics. But what grabbed our attention was this was a man who, I guess, had called somebody or texted somebody that he had choked his girlfriend to death. But he didn't say that he strangled her. And the defense they're using has to do with the type of sex act. And what he's saying is that during that sex act, his size is what caused the death. And so he wasn't saying it was a murder. It was just a sex act gone bad because of his impressive size. And
it's a brilliant defense
here
case.
Is the update.
It's on you can back it up.
Yes, that's
Here's
true.
the update on the story. Ken Padowitz, who's the defense attorney, I guess, has actually been going forth. Like, he was kind of being coy with us because you never want to commit to your defense until you know what the prosecution is going to do. But the two sides now have gone back and forth, and apparently they will allow him to present himself to the jury. Now, they're going back and forth on whether they will do it in court or they will do it
There's no way.
behind closed
There
doors.
is a 0% chance a judge allows a guy to pull his pants down and present sized in court.
Well, that's
There's
the thing.
no way that's going to happen.
The update
Well,
is
hasn't
that
it happened before?
Sized in court?
I thought
I know sometimes like they'll say like his is speckled or looks like Valdez's. There's an identifying thing.
I know,
there.
but I thought there was a case where a guy claimed the same thing or something similar, and he was allowed to present.
Okay,
Not sure
I'm not
about
sure.
that case. In this case,
No
again,
way
they're still
sized.
deciding on whether
That
this
has
is
to
in
be
front of the
video.
jury
Well,
or
maybe
not.
yeah. Yeah, it's not. Well, I mean, how
I'm just
could
saying,
you?
not in a courtroom.
The assistant state attorney said, how is the defendant going to be sized when the jury views it? Because an unsized,
Right?
I can't say a lot of this stuff, whether it'll be a picture or the jury actually seeing it, is completely irrelevant.
What do you think they were looking at that they made him take his pants off?
Because let's be honest,
So if
I
you're
don't care.
a grower, irrelevant.
Yeah, for most
they
guys-
want the shower.
Yeah, most guys, if you just catch him off guard,
Yeah.
I mean, no one's going to be impressed. No one. But he
Yeah,
might
it
rise.
has to
He
be-
might rise to the occasion like the elite.
He's the lead.
They're going to need a fluffer.
Absolutely. Ken Padowitz is going to build that into his defense
Ken
slush fund.
Padowitz, who's the defense attorney, slammed the prosecution's argument, saying the court should hear from a medical expert about the logistics. Padowitz wants to call a medical examiner as a witness to testify that the death is consistent with being accidentally sexually asphyxiated.
I know that these medical experts, you can kind of sometimes pick and choose your guys, and sometimes it's a little questionable whether or not you believe all, because you can get two experts with completely conflicting presentations.
I would pick the guy that's on Autopsy on HBO of all those documentaries. I don't know his
Is he
name.
silly?
He's been on a billion like death cases.
But I mean, if I was on a jury and I had a medical examiner say, "Oh yeah, his big giant dong did it," it'd be hard to refute it.
Yeah, that would sway you.
Now,
What if he was vindicated? Like Richard Patterson was vindicated, and I know the timing of it is weird. And he had to go to the funeral of his girlfriend, who he actually loved, and he had to be around the family. He's like, sorry.
Yeah. If that's how it really
silly
went
lawyer.
down.
Like, I didn't mean to.
Right. First of all, I just want to be clear for the record. I don't believe the defense.
So you believe that he actually choked her with his hands?
Yeah, because it's too shady. Because you would have said right away, "Oh my god." Seriously, we were we were having sex. I mean, it was something crazy.
Yeah,
happened.
but what if it was what if it's a hose, like a super hose?
I'm telling you, you saw a picture of him. He's got the biggest head in the country.
I know.
It doesn't look that big right there.
Let me see.
All right, well, that's a photo. I guarantee you.
No, I don't
in
doubt
person,
that he's got a tree trunk.
In person, I
He
guarantee
looks like
that
a guy who has
huge
a
head.
hose.
Yeah. He's probably got
He
a
just has that look.
He's got a big oak tree
He's
down
got
there.
he got the hose look.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Richard Patterson.
That dude he looks like he scares people. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Like, Yeah.
I don't know. He's a 65-year-old guy.
I'm just saying.
I guarantee he's got huge ass forearms,
Right.
huge calves.
Right.
He's probably former military. He's
Yeah.
just big.
He's just a big dude. He probably just happens to also just have a massive
Holden.
little slugger.
He Holden.
Yeah, he's Holden. But I don't believe that
It
defense.
could just be a big bluff.
I don't believe that defense at all.
Could be.
And I've seen some violent adult content. I don't believe that.
You've seen violent adult content?
Well, what I would consider to be above and beyond.
Yes.
Right.
Like even you on your worst day with AIM.
Yeah,
Hey,
well, come on.
yeah.
What happens if
I'm a very loving person.
if he goes down both ways and they call his bluff and he has to drop his pants in court and
Yeah.
he's got a
Eat teeny weeny.
a
Got a
little
Romer.
smoky or something? Yeah,
Half smoke.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
that would be the worst.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
that
I'm
was
saying.
yeah, but
like
that's
you would
not.
have to say, Judge, I'm not ready. Your Honor, I'm not ready.
Yeah, I mean that's not the same state.
Yeah, it's very important.
He has to be in the proper state if he's going to actually take his pants off.
Right. Dude, it's like when I went to the clinic and I had to get the check, right? Or the fertility check. You couldn't just go in there empty-handed. Brought my backpack.